Lots of reaction today to the plan to revamp the busiest artery in Central Texas.
The Capital Express project calls for drastic changes to Interstate 35, including turning 2 lanes into tolled express lanes and demolishing the upper decks. I sat down with Senator Kirk Watson to talk about his plan and why he believes tunneling part of the highway underground is the best option.
I-35, as it currently exists, is a disaster. Something simply must be done.
So you're speaking about this almost like it's a done deal. Do you think it's a done deal? People are kind of confused about that.
We're starting the environmental process on this. And while I may not want tolls on certain things, the truth of the matter is I don't think that I can stand still and tell my constituents, oh, because I don't like tolls, then I'm going to let you stay stuck in traffic.
A lot of people are wondering why go underground and not just work with the existing infrastructure.
In essence, we are working with the existing infrastructure. Keep in mind, one of the goals was no wider and no higher. You didn't want to take out buildings or businesses or cemeteries or encroach on neighborhoods as you go through the downtown area. And if you go higher, by decking it in some way, then you do damage to those neighborhoods as well. So this way, because of the, well, not just because of the views, because of the sound. So one of the things that we wanted to do is we wanted to stick within the existing footprint as best we could. And it's worked in other places. For example, LBJ Freeway in Dallas. So that what you can do is you can go down. Now, in addition to that, and by the way, it is doing it that way that increases the capacity and increases the mobility by getting us the 2x2.
This is not the first time the Texas Improvement Project includes sinking a major highway below ground. These are the LBJ Express lanes in Dallas, built underneath the I-635 freeway and stretching nearly 17 miles. That all opened up in 2015. Senator Watson pointed to their success as he laid out his plans for the Capital Express project.
In Dallas, on the LBJ Freeway, they're using managed lanes. It increased capacity, but it also increased mobility because of the ability to manage those express lanes.
Senator Watson says federal loans would help pay for the Capital Express project.
That funding is necessary after lawmakers struck down a bill that would have provided another source for road projects across Texas. State representatives killed House Bill 2861 on the floor in May, which would have allowed TxDOT to partner with private companies using toll revenue to fast-track several highway projects, including Austin's stretch of I-35. Opponents say using private money to build public roads gives companies too much power. Supporters say toll roads give commuters the chance to make their own transportation choices.
And